dysfunctional vet. What I have here is a Wheere tank sprayer. I bought this, I looked it up on Amazon. I bought this in 2022, so it's 3 years old. I think, but I'm not sure, that it was leaking air right up here at the top, which is this seal right down here. I needed to either replace or revive this one. I went online on Amazon to try to find it, and I was using inches, and that didn't work. If you want to find an O-ring, a seal, anything like that, look it up by millimeters. It'll be a whole lot easier, a whole lot quicker. So get out your mic and mic this all out, find out what size it is, and then once you have that, then you can punch those numbers in. It'll make your search a lot quicker. However, I just happen to have a bottle of power steering with conditioners. Now this is made by Lucas, and Lucas isn't paying me for this information. Long story short, had problems with my vehicle and the power steering, and the service writer told me to pull fluid out, put conditioner into it, and always use conditioner whenever I refill the power steering. And I've had no problems since then. So I figured, what the heck, I can't go wrong if I see if it will rehab this. Within 4 hours, this had already, if you will, swelled up sufficient to let me know that the conditioners were bringing this back to life. I poured some right down inside here, so it's on the rubber seal on the bottom that allows air out but not back out. And so that's being conditioned. And there's also some on the O-ring if it got past the oil and such. When I took this apart, cleaned it, and put it back together, I heavily greased the inside like you're supposed to do. I'll put a link in the video to how to service one of these things. But that might help you. Now, I normally run diesel in this along with the generic tree killer, the remedy. I normally run this with diesel and the generic remedy. So the tank itself says don't use with flammable fluids and all that stuff. The hose is actual fuel line. This is made for diesel, gasoline, that sort of stuff. I also had to replace the O-ring up here. This is the old one. I may go ahead and throw this in. Hey dog. Hey, Volk came out to join us. Hadn't seen her in a while. I may throw this into the stuff to see how it resaturates. Right now it's pretty stiff. It's feels more like a metal washer than a rubber O-ring. I'll put that in. I'll do a separate video on that. But I replaced this and I Teflon the inside of it, put it all back together, and I'm about to have my tank up and running. But if you're trying to rehab these things, I would really appreciate your feedback if you've used the power steering fluid with conditioners to bring this back. This was actually purchased to rehab some parts inside my carburetor, that the carburetor is backdated to Thanksgiving. I put the order in, I believe in June or July. June is what I'm remembering. And I won't have them until Thanksgiving, if then. If not, it'll be after the first. If not, it'll be after the first of the year. So since I was working on this and I haven't got quite to the carburetor, this gives me an instant visualization. I know I'm talking quick, trying to make this fast, not waste your time. One thing I did, I'll show you this kind of off the wall. This is a ball which is designed to go on the front of my tractor so I can move trailers around. This was welded on with the Forney wire welder, link in the description. I had several people tell me that it wasn't any good. I don't think they know how to use it. Personally, I'm not insulting them, but I have used this wire welder to weld some stuff that is every bit as good as if I had been running a rod. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm about to go back in and finish laundry, and we'll catch you in a few days. Dysfunctional Vet, out.